Hey, I'm Kev, welcome back to iRacing and the Ferrari Challenge GT3 Fixed Series, and a miracle has happened. As you can see in the bottom right, in qualifying for Suzuka for the 15-minute race, we're on pole. I don't know how I produced a 203.1. My delta's now 208.8 if I can maximise my lap, but somehow I put it all together. I did a 203.6 or 7, then I went half a second faster because I did mess up the last chicane majorly, my first attempt. So we're on pole, we're almost 4 tenths ahead of Lars, and then we've got David also in the 203s, then we've got a bunch of 204s. That's what I was practicing at, that's my standard normally. And then 205s, 206s, and there's 14 drivers in this field on the number 3 car. I'm starting from pole. Let's see what happens for, I believe it's going to be 8 or 9 laps in these 15 minutes. You can see around 2 minutes per lap, so it actually might be 7 or 8. It just depends how quick we can go, and if there's any kind of delays, we have to slow down a lot. If I just drive poorly, who knows, it could be 7 laps, but ideally it'll be 8 laps during this 15-minute race as we get underway. I forget, I always have to pop the clutch. I always forget to do that. So this is an unusual position. I haven't done this in a while on ovals or on the road courses. Being the lead car. Now I have to measure the pace. So we've got the pace car in front. Do we just drop back? Because the pace car's going into the pits, of course.
Get ready, going green, catch the pace car.
Feel like I'm jumping the start there a bit.
Pace car is in. Green, green, green.
As we finally get underway, I had a very poor start. So I'm going to drop down to second, it looks like, behind Lars, but I don't mind that at all. I have someone to follow. And just seeing where we're quicker than Lars and where he's quicker as well. I'm very interested to see that after qualifying, that we're not too different, I would say, after quite a long lap here at Suzuka. Well, he's not very good into Dunlop. You can definitely tell that. And we're racing away from the rest as well, almost a second up. We're going to the Degners. I expect they'll be very weak there. And they were 7 tenths behind. It's going to Kobayashi corner, as I like to call him. Whoa, where's he going? Did not get in the power well though, so kind of slotted in behind, and actually going wide is giving him a great slingshot off the corner. He's actually gained a 10th on us. It's now into Spoon. Oh, he's gone wide again. Again, we're just being very cautious on the opening lap, so not really taking advantage of his mistakes as we're a second ahead of David behind. We're just trying to pull away from the guys behind, and then we can get into the battle for the win. It's getting very cautious into 130R as well. Like, we're pushing 70%, maybe even 80% on this opening lap, but not fast at all. But we've got almost 2-second gap behind. Less than a second behind Lars. Now let's get into racing.
The next car's the leader.
It's always very cautious into turns 1 and 2. Been spinning the car lots there. That's the most tricky corner braking wise, I'm finding. These S's though are just great fun. As you can see, chuck the car in there in 3rd gear. We're definitely very confident compared to Lars in front. Then through Dunlop as well. And so he gained on Lars in that sector, so that's good to know. And then through the Degners, a bit wide. But then he went a bit wide into the second Degner. And then to Kobayashi corner, actually it's the apex this time. But he's much better in Kobayashi corner, and it's like, especially that drive of the corner. Look at that. Just gained a few tenths on me. So I've got to be better going into that corner because I took too tight a line there. That compromised me. And a bit wide in the middle spoon. That's not good. But we've gained a bit because he was very slow in spoon as well. So spoon in the S's. That's where you can gain our time at the moment. We're in the slipstream as well. And way too cautious in 130R. No, he's a bit wide in the final chicane. Again, not a good exit. He's very good at getting the power down. As there's almost a 5-second gap by. What is going on behind? And there we go. Tow 4.6 is slotted into a comfortable place immediately. But it's good enough to pull the lead from behind and just stick to the tail end of Lars. As I said, we're now racing, so let's see if we can get into that room we had in qualifying. Probably not with me yapping away. I was very quiet during qualifying, concentrate my hardest. So I might start to shut up a bit and try and pressure Lars a bit more, because as you can see, he's made quite a few mistakes already. That was sort of good entry into the Degners. I feel like I'm taking too much inside curve there. As you can see, the car's having to bobble a bit. And I'm to wait for that as it's very deep into Kobayashi corner, but shocking on the power. There we go, lose a few tenths again. God's sake. Need to be better into that corner. It's costing me whole lap as I'm better into spoon, especially as he's run right again. But we were very cautious there. As I've got David back up into third. That's better into 130R, more aggressive. And better off the final corner. Haven't lost too much time as it dip into the 205s, that's poor. Thank you, Roberto. Is he way too cautious into the first couple of corners, but that's what we've got to be like. We want to make it through there. Just got no confidence at the moment. Okay, into that second part without the rear end drifting. Oh, too much speed into Dunlop. And you see, we gained loads again. I chucked a bit of it away in Dunlop. Definitely feel like we've got more speed than Lars at the moment. Just not pressuring him enough. Just saying, I'll break myself again into Kobayashi corner. And again, I've lost a few tenths there. Got to get my head right into that corner. That's better into Spoon, just hesitant on the power on the exit. But again, we've gained a few tenths there. So remember, Spoon, S's. That's where we're gaining on this lap. It's just everywhere else we're making mistakes, unfortunately. So that was almost too much over 130R. So guy behind's keeping track with us. Despite being a lap down. Not the best final chicane again. As we're just doing 205s, we're very slow. To get into the 204s. I feel like that guy behind is just sitting behind us rather than being rather courteous, being a lap down. And we're kind of holding him up. Way too much curb again. That's better into Kobayashi corner. As you can see, Lars takes a very tight line. I'm surprised how good he gets the traction. He must get on the power instantly. We're just a bit too cautious again, but a better line at least. It's Kobayashi corner. We're somehow keeping the gap behind to David, quite similar on this lap, so I'd be interested to see the lap time at the end of it. We actually are back into the 204s. Bet on the power at the final corner. Yeah, 204.3, we're up in it. Actually, David's made a mistake behind. I like how Lars has responded as well. He's upped his pace too. This is a classic lead battle then. Just to-ing and throwing without actual kind of manoeuvring in with an overtake. Oh, again, too tight to Dunlop. And we've actually lost time in the sector we normally gain. Oh, he's been held up though. Let's bet on the power. So we're going to lose some time to Lars though. Much better Spoon. Oh, we're right in slipstream range now. So on the 6th lap, it's go time. Just 2 laps to go, I reckon. Interesting, he defends. Or takes the defensive line. Then got the power weld out the final corner. To do a 204.4, he did a 204.6. No! No! Get going. Get going. Can't believe I chucked it away. In the second part as well. God's sake, just as I was pressuring him, I do that. What an absolute bell end. And I've lost second as well. Let's see if we can battle with David then. If we truly do have better pace than him, or if he's just matching us behind. Car behind's pretty quick. Podium's not safe at the moment. Oh, we're gaining massively. Oh, he's very cautious in the final chicane. It's another off track. So can we grab that second? 7 tenths between us. Let's nail these first two corners. So on the final lap, white flag out. Much more cautious this time. Still managed to go wide on the exit though and get another off track. Understeer everywhere, God's sake. Way too much curb again. We've lost a bit in the dageness. And he's getting nice slipstream as well from the guy in front. He's just in no man's land, which is helpful. I don't think we're close enough to make the move, unfortunately. That's something going to come over podium now. So once again, so much more aggressive in 130R. Oh, we're being close. Not close enough, though. God's sake. As here we are looking at the moment where we lost this chance of victory. Again, a bit like behind David. I'm not sure we had the outright pace to maybe get past Lars, but God damn it, look how close we were. With 2 laps to go, and then break into the first corner was fine. Actually, maybe not. We carried a bit too much speed, and then we tried to save it, but just lost the rear. Then I forgot to pop the clutch, so I lost second as well. So there goes everybody swarming by, and there goes second as well. Disappointing, so disappointing, but encouraging our actually competitive ones in the Ferrari. I think we're getting the hang of it, but again, the setup for Suzuka is a bit weird, where track temperature is apparently quite hot, so the car is very slidey, as you've seen. You know, demonstrated pretty well in that race. Now with the wear of the car, especially in those first two corners, maybe in the Degners, and so there's a bit more of a knife edge, it feels, than say around Belle, even though the track surface has no grips. I feel a bit safer with the car around here than I did in Belle, maybe just used to it as well. Much more used to it than I was around Laguna Seca, so we're getting better at this. Hopefully we can move up a couple of steps on the podium and grab our first road victory in iRacing 4. I don't know how long it's been. I think it's been around 4 years. It's been forever, but that was an excellent chance which we chucked away. But I hope you enjoyed some good-ish racing from me for once. Not that start though. That start I really did butcher that. And maybe without having that poor start, I could have just ran away from Lars or controlled the pace like he was able to in his opening couple of laps, but we never know now. But thanks for watching, and maybe we'll find out next time.